Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra April 12, 2022. You might experience some impulsiveness or impatience with today's minor challenging aspects, making it best to avoid acting on ego or emotion. However, it's helpful to recognize your need to make changes. It's just better to think before acting. You can feel some uncertainties about a relationship or plans are up in the air. While your thinking tends to be practical and goal-oriented these days, emotional matters can muddy the waters today, and you can find it difficult concentrating. Ideally, you get the chance to better understand yourself and your goals, which helps you in the long run. With Mars in good shape today, you can enjoy a pleasant and robust feeling of commitment to your interests, projects, or studies. This kind of motivation can carry you far as you're enthusiastic about learning and expanding your knowledge or experiences. It's not that you're reluctant to the idea of dating, you're simply preoccupied with more than you'd like to admit. Single or crushing, this is especially true today, as the moon will continue roaming through your fourth house of intuition, family matters, and home sweet home, but retreating into your safe space is easier said than done. Sitting in direct opposition to Mercury, Jupiter, and Neptune via your 10th house of authority, chances are you need more time to recharge your energy and spirit instead of taking the lead in a romantic situation. Take your time. Get ready for a few lightbulb moments today. You may come to a few sudden realizations regarding your career, professional status, and even your accomplishments as Mercury in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus. Mercury is daydreaming of what you could accomplish or how you could present yourself professionally. So, the sextile with Uranus can allude to a wake-up, shake-up moment. It could be more internal since Uranus is quaking in your subconscious. But if you have a revelation that could impact your career, you should write it down or talk about it with a confidant. What makes the moon's friendly aspect to Pluto in your financial sector today empowering is that while this is a monthly event, as a moon this comes with a lot more influence. This is something that can always fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination, but this time, in a way that will be a lot more noticeable. Especially when it comes to financial matters on the home front. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. A new performer is set to walk onto your stage, and they're going to bring down the house. You might have to do some quick improv if you want to keep up. If you feel your romantic life needs re-evaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. There is daring in the air, and you are one to pick up on that sort of thing. You may feel flirtatious, or gullible, or even a bit arrogant today. It's probably best to conserve some of that daring energy, since you'll likely be sensitive and easily offended. Try to challenge yourself rather than looking for other, outside challenges. Run an extra mile, take on a new yoga position, or try to squeeze your exercise into a busy schedule. You could also try out one of the martial arts techniques through virtual classes or workshops. When it comes to problem solving at the workplace, you can greet this day with absolute confidence. Even if this is an area that you aren't usually comfortable in, you will find that this essence gives you the boost and innovation you require to tackle most anything. Be sure to take a second look at anything you weren't able to resolve recently. Chances are good that all of the possible solutions will present themselves in no time today. Having the moon in your communication sector as Mercury, the planet of communication, leaves your sector of friendship, teamwork, and networking makes today all about having the communication lines open. While the sun will stay on in your friendship sector, and there will be a growing amount of focus on all aspects of personal and professional networking, with Mercury leaving today and the moon just passing through your communication sector, the communication support available now needs to be seized. Once the communication lines are open, it is easier to keep them open. When the moon returns to your communication sector each month, this is not just a valuable chance to get the communication lines open, something that your relationships can benefit from. This also means that the moon is drawing closer to its monthly visit to your romantic sector, and this time, it will be returning as a full moon. For now, it is your relationships that will benefit from having the moon in your communication sector. Our eyes in the sky. In the morning, Saturn forms a T-square to the lunar nodes in Taurus and Scorpio, encouraging us to embrace discipline, maturity, and self-respect. We currently linger at a crossroads. Responsibilities weigh heavily on our minds and hearts, and it may seem like the best way to achieve the results we desire is to use force, enact a power play or two, or demonstrate our will by playing the competition in a game of chess. Scare tactics might have worked for us before. Stress or intensity may have gotten the job done. However, we're currently prompted to choose the patient path and elect peace over fear. The road to becoming our own authority is paved with these choices. Do we opt for the quick fix, the thrill, the pleasure of victory where there is a clear winner and loser? Or do we opt for the route that may take more time for us to see success but promises outcomes rooted in harmony and longevity? In the late afternoon, the Leo moon trines the Aries sun, stimulating pleasant and sociable feelings. This is a great aspect to relax and spend time with friends. We are in the mood to give and receive compliments, but also independent enough not to take offense if others come to the table wanting to do different things. We're all a bit interested in taking the spotlight now, but know that we shine brighter in good company. Saturn squares the nodes of destiny today, pushing us to make major decisions when it comes to our commitments. This may relate to a relationship or project that we've been on the fence about for a long time. If you're longing to partner with a special someone, today is when you might decide to take the leap and give your heart to them. However, if you're unsure about being in a relationship with this person, you might decide to reconsider. Saturn, the planet of commitment, wants to make sure that you're giving your all to the right person or project. After all, why should you hold back from a situation that you want? Basically, if you're not feeling the situation will lead to a long-term partnership, it's time to pack your bags. This also relates to the way you do business. If your boss is domineering or unkind, this could be the time to go to human resources. And if you don't want to stay in the job or work for them anymore, you might want to start looking for another opportunity elsewhere.